The fifth race at 3:05 is a Pinnacle Stakes where the average rating is an 83. 2,200 metres is the distance, and the best weighted is number 1 Flickety by far, and Gentleman's Wager tops the speed form rating column. We spoke to both those trainers. He has a bit of an interview package. We'll see you soon.
We're getting closer to the distance that she prefers. She was meant to go to stud last year, but she's back in training and enjoying her work, working well, and this is just a prep for the future races to come.
Gentleman's Wager was a prolific winner of his last start. He's been quite difficult to train. He's had foot issues on and off since he's been with me. But we've got him moving really great. He was scratched prior to his last start, but we've tried numerous permutations of shoes on him, and I think we finally arrived at the right formula. His foot is great. He's moving great. He steps up to 2,200 meters after showing his best form on the poly, but he has won, I think, over 2,600 meters in Johannesburg early on in his career, and that was obviously on the grass. So I don't see any reason why he can't perform to his best on the turf as well as the poly. He should get a really cozy run round in transit and certainly should be involved.
St. Philip, yeah, he's doing well at home. He's a little bit out at the weights, obviously, but he stays well. He loses a bit of ground at the start, but I'm expecting him to run on nice and strongly. He's got a lightweight and he should gallop.
Okay, that's race number 5. Those are the comments from the respective trainers. You and I are not going to argue in this race. We both quite like number 7, Favour. But one other horse that I'd like to ask the viewers to include, again, Gary Rich was on our podcast up at Ashburton during the week. Clouds of Witness, horse number 5, tells me is doing very well, and they're expecting this horse to be in the money. So, and he comes up as one of my horses to watch out for. He's got some ability as Clouds of Witness. So, although I give him again more of a place chance than a winning one, I've included him I will be including him in trifectas and quartets. But you and I like Dean Kannemeier's horse, Mrs. Gerber, and Dean Kannemeyer raced this gelding, beautiful son of Mimbo in Seattle, Keegan de Miller. I haven't seen a horse that's able to switch it on and turn on the jets like Favour in a long time. I mean, he really can motor home. I like him, and I like him quite a lot. So do you.
Yeah, I do like him because, he was beaten a length or so in a minor feature last time by number 2, Shareholder. Shareholder has been priced up favourite for this race at 22-10. So there was a length between Shareholder and Favour last time. But Favour's 4 kilograms better off with Shareholder. And I think that's enough for him to turn the tables on Shareholder. Favour is co-second favourite at 4-1 with number 3, Gentleman's Wager. Number 1, Flickety by far, is at 9-2. Just to mention that Kyle Stradham on Wednesday rode his 40th winner, and he now only claims 1.5 kilos. So number 1, Flickety by far, will benefit only to the tune of 1.5 kilos. She's by far the best rated horse in the field. If she returns to her best form, then watch out. And for that reason, and that reason alone, and the positive comments coming through from Alison Wright, she's doing well at home, I would certainly throw Flickety by far into larger pick 6 perms. But failing that, I think Favour looks to be the right horse. I always respect what Peter Muscat has to say. Gentleman's Wager has no stamina doubts. He's won on both the turf and the poly. He seems to be in a good space. So obviously Gentleman's Wager has claims. You've mentioned Clouds of Witness. In Oro has a bit of a chance. Merlin from Berlin could fill a minor placing. But I expect number 7, Favour, to win this race.
No arguments from me, my colleague and good friend. 7, Favour. I'm in his camp. We like this horse, Mambo and Seattle gelding. We are going with this Dean Kannemeyer trained horse to win race number 5. 7, Favour for us. Let's move on.